Hey there, I'm Michael from KodeKloud. Welcome to this lesson from our AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification course. In this video, we'll help you build a strong foundation in cloud computing with AWS. So if you want to learn more or go deeper, check out the full course details below, and let's get started. Let's talk in this video about the benefits of cloud. This will show up on the exam, so I recommend you get a little focused on these 6 particular facets. So here is benefit number 1, as touted by both the industry and Amazon Web Services. You can trade having to do large upfront investments of cash in hardware. You can trade what's called upfront expense. Sometimes you hear the nickname capital expenditure or CapEx. You get to trade upfront expense in these large swaths of hardware into what they call variable expense, or also known as operating expenditures, meaning you get to trade this large upfront investment for an expense that you can control every month. So think of it as, instead of having to outlay $1 million in a bunch of server hardware, you can instead go buy a bunch of virtual machines on AWS. You pay for what you use, you give it back when you don't need it. And so this makes your expenses variable instead of having to do these large capital expenditures, large cash expenditures. That's number 1. Number 2, one of the benefits of using AWS is that you can stop focusing on data centers. So we spend a lot of investment on IT, and particularly in data centers. But what if you're an insurance company? Running a data center is not a core competency for most businesses. So what you can do instead is you can now focus on customers and offload some of that data center investment, some of that operational investment, some of that security investment, offload it onto AWS. So now you can take that same time and some of that same money and some of those same skills and focus on customers and applications instead. Number 3, what if you could stop guessing about capacity, or, as I like to say, maybe more easily fix your bad guesses? So when you're running in a traditional data center, you have very limited scalability. You are limited by the amount of free hardware you have. And you could also be bound by the vendor and what their supply limits are. With AWS, what happens is that you get extreme scalability. You can scale up with virtual machines, scale down with virtual machines, scale up in databases, scale down in databases, and you can run all kinds of experiments because AWS is way ahead of you on capacity, way ahead, hundreds if not thousands of servers ahead of you on capacity. So this is number 3. You can stop guessing capacity or more easily fix your guesses, and you can scale a whole lot easier. By the way, one other concept here to kind of keep in mind is that if you ask for a system and you're only using half of it, well, you're wasting the other half, even though you're paying for the entire thing. Conversely, if you use one of the platform services and you only use half of the platform service, you only pay for half of the service. So just know that also it's a lot more flexible with AWS than it is with a traditional data center, because if you buy $1 million worth of hardware, you are paying for $1 million worth of hardware, and you can't give that back. The other option or benefit is that you are going to benefit from massive economies of scale. As AWS gets more efficient, instead of having to deal at smaller scale where you have to pay higher prices on a per unit basis and you get no price discounts, as you consume more in AWS, the price per unit drops. So if it's a certain, let's say 10 cents per gigabyte, as you get up into terabytes and terabytes of data, it drops down to 8 cents per gigabyte or 5 cents per gigabyte. Don't quote me on the numbers, by the way. I'm just making those up. My point being is that you get to benefit from massive economies of scale. The more you use, the lower the price per unit. But also just know this, is that AWS, as they have gotten bigger, has dropped prices like 17 times on S3, and I believe it's over 100 times in total that they have dropped prices as they increased in size. One of the last benefits is an increase in your provisioning speed and your business agility. Data center requests can often provision, and they take days, weeks, months, or sometimes even longer to get the hardware in and to be able to try that new idea or stand up that new project. Here, cloud computing requests will provision typically in seconds, if not minutes. Literally the other day, I saw a small Linux box boot up in 45 seconds. That's pretty amazing. You could spin up thousands of systems, usually within 10 minutes or less. And last but not least is that when you run in a traditional data center, you have very limited deployment options. You are just limited to the places where you are running data centers. With AWS has 31 large data center regions, right, locations, and they are located globally. They also have over 300 or 400 edge locations where you can also cache and run content. And they also have this concept of local zones, which exists in almost every major metropolitan city. So you can literally expand the footprint of your web app or your application type, whatever it is, within minutes you can go global. It's very cool, very fast, and a great benefit of using AWS. So this was a short section just on the benefits of cloud computing. In summary, just know that number one, you get to trade those large upfront expenditures for a variable monthly expense. You can stop focusing on data centers and stay focused on your customers. You can stop guessing capacity or maybe making bad guesses at capacity, because if you overguess, you can give it back. If you underguess, you can ask for more. So you can scale a whole lot easier with AWS. Number four is that you get to benefit from all the economies of scale, both in your own consumption of AWS, but also as AWS gets bigger, they give you price discounts. You could also decrease your provisioning time, increase your speed and agility when it comes to your business. You can experiment and test ideas at speeds that are unrivaled in a traditional data center when you use AWS. And last but not least, you can go global in minutes. AWS has 31 major large data center footprints in the world called regions, and that doesn't even include the hundreds of smaller locations they have where you can deploy your app and go global in minutes. If you're ready to take your cloud skills to the next level, don't miss our complete AWS Cloud Practitioner certification course on KodeKloud. With hands-on labs, interactive games, and all the guidance you need to ace the exam, you'll be well on your way to certification. So click the link below to join the course today.